say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta get respect from my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state, and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made myself a promise young. I would never work a day job, put it in the safe. Never know when I'm gonna need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Right here. 21G.
Throwing to start here is Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Tua wants to throw it on second down. He's got his man on the crossing route. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his target Harris. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jarnell Mooney. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Lisa 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a
down the numbers. There he goes. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Texans 6. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Tua signaling to change things up. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Tua. Looking deep here for Mooney. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darnell Mooney. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Texans are once again back in front. The Tua going to try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Musgrave's got it outright. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Davison. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Smith and Jigba in motion right. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing it. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
20, TX. Cover one, hard.
On second down, Tua. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Houston. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
20 TX. Solo left Zion. Snap. 21G, 21G.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Now Tua going to change the play. Pollard one more time.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
Here we go.
They run the option left with Lawrence.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On play action, Lawrence.
Off hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll let this go for Adams. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Take right open, open.
The slot man in motion right.
Go, go, let's go. Hey, kill. Kill.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
To his throw there, complete to Mooney.
Touchdown, Texans!
Darnell Mooney
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
30 left. 11, add it.
In motion right goes Adams. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Looking deep for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Smith and Jigba in motion right.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 191 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
He misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Go. 11. 11. Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Going to run again here with Pollard.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Solo left Zion. Solo left.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, touchdown!
Cole Kmet. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Chargers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Milton Williams there on the tackle.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 9.
All right, let's go.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Get set.
3rd and 9 here.
Let's go. Ready, set.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown, Texans. Tony Pollard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Hey, smash. 13, Lou. Lou.
Now Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
All right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Ice jab. Turbo 2, ice jab.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Pollard going to try the right side, and they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play, and it'll be a second and long.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down, Chargers.
Take right open. Check smash.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Run for Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Texans, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for L.A., the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.